Presentation by Stacy Crawford and Joel Childress. Our project is the Broadway Tower, currently under construction in Portland, Oregon. The Broadway Tower is a new mixed-use building envisioned by BPM Real Estate Group, the developer, Howard S. Wright Construction as general contractor, and GBD Architects for design. The Broadway Tower upon completion will be a 19-story tower standing 254 feet in downtown Portland. The building will encompass 430,000 gross square feet. The three entities, developer BPM, Howard S. Wright Construction, and GBD Architects, previously teamed up on another Portland project, Pearl West, a 9-story, 230,000 square foot Class A office building in the city's Pearl District. That was the first downtown office building constructed after the 2008 recession. Pearl West was built as speculative office space and was completed in April 2016. Interestingly, Howard S. Wright Construction has moved into the fourth floor of Pearl West as their new headquarters. They were BPM's first tenant, and the building occupancy is now above 90%. Certainly interesting that Howard S. Wright, as contractor, signed on as a tenant as well. Howard S. Wright Construction is based in Portland, Oregon, and mainly operates in the Pacific Northwest, having offices in both Portland and Seattle. Its parent company is Balfour Beatty US, which is an industry-leading provider of general contracting, at-risk construction management, and design-build services for public and private sector clients across the nation. Performing heavy civil and vertical construction, the company is a U.S. subsidiary of London-based Balfour Beatty NYSE, BBYL, a leading international infrastructure group that finances, develops, builds, and maintains complex building programs focused on social and commercial buildings, power and utility systems, and transportation projects. Consistently ranked among the nation's largest building contractors, Balfour Beatty US is the number 3 domestic building contractor as ranked by Engineering News Record. A little bit about the Broadway Tower. It's a 19-story, 430,000 square foot tower positioned at the southwest corner of Broadway and Columbia Streets. It's mixed use with floors 2 through 8 being a 180-key hotel. Floors 9 through 19 will be 175,000 square feet of Class A office space. Floor 1 will serve as the office and hotel lobbies with a hotel restaurant. Floor 2 will include the hotel lounge, conference rooms, and a fitness area. Below ground, it's a 4-level parking deck, 120,000 square feet, that will have 247 parking spaces and 132 bicycle slots. Floor 1 will also include a single retail space of 2,000 square feet. There will be 4 elevator shafts connecting the entire building, and floors 17, 18, and 19 will have exterior access decks for office tenants. And the building itself is located in the heart of downtown Portland, walking distance to some of the best restaurants, shops, art venues, and bars in the city. The site was traditionally used for surface parking, with the exception of a former Oregonian credit union building at the corner of Southwest Broadway and Clay. The quarter block facing the park blocks has residential zoning and therefore cannot be used in the commercial development of Broadway Tower. However, the developers have devised a unique solution for that. And as you can see on this slide, there are several renderings of the street level for Broadway Tower. And the project itself broke ground in June of 2016. The building has a floor area ratio of 15.43 to 1, which is 3.43 to 1 above the allowed 12 to 1 limit. And in order to gain the additional 68,000 square feet of floor area, the developers are using a provision of the zoning code which allows for FAR to be transferred between sites. The unique solution was the developer devised to transfer the FAR from the residential zone quarter block. To show the public benefit for allowing this FAR transfer, the developer agreed to additional commitments beyond what is required by the zoning code. On the quarter block parcel, with the residential zoning, the developer has agreed to build a new residential building of at least 60 units, with 33% of the units being reserved for people earning up to 80% of Portland's median income for at least 40 years. The developer will also donate $375,000 to the Parks Foundation by June 1st, 2017, to be used exclusively for the development of the South Park Blocks Master Plan. It's a savvy way to create a larger structure by making concessions to the city. The Broadway Tower's exterior will be constructed of a combination of curtain wall glass, terracotta rain screen, and storefront glass on the ground level. A state-of-the-art variable air volume system will provide flexible heating and cooling in zones as small as 900 square feet. Designed by GBD Architects and Kidder Matthews is the designated leasing agent. Broadway Tower is expected to be completed in the third quarter of 2018. And the new hotel has been designated as a Radisson Red Hotel, and their slogan is a new hotel philosophy that connects with millennial mindset through art, music, and fashion. Welcome to the revolution. And, you know, gone are these stuffy hotels and rigid rules. So obviously they're marketing this hotel toward a younger crowd. And in this slide, you can see the Broadway Tower's position against the Portland skyline. And the project has gone before the Design Commission 3 times with broad support and few revisions. Just a few quotes. The Portland Design Commission is quoted as saying, the massing of the building is really elegant. I like the slab tower, fabulous. Troy Dixon of Howard S. Wright Construction, it says, it will be an amazing addition to downtown Portland. And Portland Blogger says, Portland has pimped itself out to developers with another boring glass box. So not everyone's a fan, but largely it's had broad support. The following slides will be construction photos of the Broadway Tower development. And this photo here is day 106. And about 4 months after crews broke ground, a giant 70-foot deep pit was dug at the corner of Southwest Broadway and Southwest Columbia, and a 375-foot crane towered above it. This void, pictured in the photo, will become the 4-level underground parking deck beneath the 19-story tower. Here is a construction photo of day 151, about 5 months into the project. And you can see the foundation, you know, basically built, coming up, and also the elevator shafts being prepped. This is an aerial photo of that same day, day 151, and you can also see the crane in the photo, but definitely seen work starting to come out of the ground, or out of that void in the ground. This is a construction photo of day 235, about 8 months into the project. And as of March this year, construction is now up to the ground level. So that is all completed, and the tower is starting to move in the air now. This is an aerial construction photo of day 319 in April 2017, about 10 months after breaking ground. And this is most likely what we can expect to see, obviously a little bit further along when we arrive in June, but you know, it's starting to move into the air now, the structure itself. And again, this will expect to be completed in the third quarter of 2018, so probably a good 15, 16 months from now. We hope you enjoyed this presentation on the Broadway Tower and Howard S. Wright Construction. This will definitely be a treat to see this in person in June in Portland. And we'll certainly obviously meet, you know, Howard S. Wright Construction representatives on site when we're there. So feel free to leave Stacy and I any questions, and we'll be more than glad to answer those for you. Thank you.